GI Combat number 15 here. Golden Age War comic book. If you like to draw, sketch, or paint. This is 1954 Vengeance Assault. This story here, the Koreans are releasing some POWs due to some kind of treaty agreement. And then this guy, one of the soldiers, mentions that they were in a battle once, and some of the other men had to stay back to fight off the communists so they could escape. And they surrendered here. And they didn't release these men that he knows were captured, so he thinks they're still there. Then he notices this old Korean guy has a charm that he gave that one soldier that was captured. So they bring him back and interrogate him with the translator, and they find out he was feeding the American soldiers. They gave him that charm as a little gift, sneaking food to him. So they decided to do a secret mission to go recapture the American POWs from the Koreans. They parachute in here. And they find the POW camp here. They find that wood pile. They're planning on blowing it up as a distraction. This one guy says he's a pole vaulter, so he's going to vault in there and let the POWs know about the plan to escape. They don't see him for some reason, the Koreans. And this guy puts some grenades in this wood pile and blows up the wood pile. Scares the Koreans off a little bit, distracts them. They bring in these trucks they stole, and they're going to drive out with the escaping POWs. Then this one truck here gets a flat tire. They tell the other truck to keep going. They have to exit the vehicle here, the truck. And this guy breaks the fuel line, gas tank, and then they run off. They light a cigarette and throw it. They blow up the two tanks that were coming after them. Then they have to run off, keep going to the shoreline, where this Navy vessel is supposed to be coming to give them some firepower. This guy here is the one who had the lucky charm. They rescued him. He's giving it back to him. So here comes the destroyer. They blow up the pursuing Koreans and escape with the prisoners. Indochina raid. Well, this story takes place in Indochina. These guerrilla guys are blowing up an American supply depot here, set it on fire. And they're fighting them back here. They use the word gook a lot in this magazine, comic book. Politically incorrect slur. So now they're going to look for the lair of the guerrillas. They start going across this bridge with one of the tanks. It starts creaking real bad. The bridge is starting to collapse. The tank makes it across, but then the bridge collapses. So the other tanks they have to meet up somewhere else, 12 miles down the road. down the cliff. So these guys are on their own now, trying to meet up with the other people. They see some guerrillas popping up out of these holes. They start running over and shooting them here. Still pursuing them here. They blow up the guerrillas blow up the Americans' turret here, tank turret. They decide to go up and blow up the supply depot here. They kind of find out where it is. Tank. You can roll in. A little village. They shoot tracer bullets at the ammo cases and blow them up. They the Koreans throw a Molotov cocktail at the tank. Have to take off. And they start running out of gas here. They make it back with the other people on the other side of the bridge here. That's it. Kind of real simple, basic storytelling. This one here is kind of interesting. Missiles of Death. Here they're going to have to try to blow up a stockpile of ammo with a guided missile. They're saying it's too far away to control by radio, so they have to send in a radio team into the other side of Korea to control the radio once the missile reaches that area. They're killing some Koreans here. They go in this little hut area, getting the radio set up. Then a division of Reds comes through. So they know once they start the radio equipment up with the generator, they're probably going to be heard. They decide to go ahead and do it anyway. And the Koreans hear them here. They start coming after them here, shooting. The radio gets shot there. Then a tank's coming after them, blows up their little area where they're hiding. The Americans have to run into the woods. And they're running through the woods. They find one of the missiles had landed in the water. Didn't go off. So they just find a lumber chute. They're gonna stick the missile onto this lumber chute. They got the radio fixed. They're going to try to launch it back. Then they find out the tail fins are broken on the missile. There's no way to control it. So this one sergeant guy volunteers to ride on top of the missile and control it. He's going to wear a gas mask, and he's got a little chute here. Takes off. This reminds me of that movie Dr. Strangelove, where the guy's riding the nuclear bomb. It's flying through there. It's supposed to be going 400 miles an hour according to the story. And once he gets it to the ammo depot, he jumps off with the parachute. The bomb blows up the ammo. They all think he died. And a few weeks later he shows up wearing the Korean outfit that they helped him escape with. So that's the end of that one. The Trap. This last story here. This American soldier was in the Olympics, and he was always losing to this Korean guy in the Olympics. So they're having a little battle here at night, and then he runs into the guy named Komotso, the one that he was always battling and losing to in the Olympics. So they capture him, put him in the cell in the prison or whatever. He tells the story. He lost to this guy in a race because he had stomach cramps. And he lost to him in pole vaulting and swimming. Then later that night the guy escapes. So the guy that lost to him in the Olympics starts running after him. And he jumps on him here. They both fall in the water. And the Korean guy laughs because he thinks he has the advantage because he beat him in swimming in the Olympics. He gets on shore first. And the American's running after him. Keeps running after him after a cliff. And the Korean guy jumps over this long 25 feet cavern. The American jumps after him. And he makes it. He's still running after the Korean here. And the Korean climbs up this mountainside. The Korean guy's got a rock. Then later in the middle of the night, he didn't think this American guy could jump this high. He wasn't worried about it because he beat him in the Olympics. He jumps up, kicks him. And then the guy's dead, like he kicked him so hard. Then he makes it back home. That's the end of the story. But real basic storytelling where the Americans are always the heroes, of course. They got a lot of gook. The word gook used a lot. That's the back cover. That's GI Combat number 15. Golden Age War comic. Pretty cool.